Hey, what's up? Since I was a child, I've been wondering what the heck is going on in the heads of those who play chess. I mean, we are talking about a game which had already been played in the 6th century by these guys in India. Chess has developed a lot since then, and now in the 21st century, we have chess tournaments, chess YouTubers, and even merchandising. Its popularity cannot be denied, but for some reason, I had never gotten to try it. So the other day I said, fuck it, I'll give it a shot. So after learning the rules, I tried chess. And actually, it wasn't that bad. It was kind of, enlightening. What I'm trying to say is that I learned a lot about chess, not only about plays and strategy, but also about the science that lies behind it. So I will be sharing all the knowledge with you. Well, let's start. According to science, chess enhances pattern recognition, strategic thinking, and memory, all of which can contribute to a less destroyed attention span. Let me break them down for you. Part 1. Pattern recognition. One of the coolest things about chess is how it trains your brain to spot patterns. Imagine this. You're looking at the board and suddenly it clicks. You see a move that will absolutely wreck your opponent's plan. That's pattern recognition, my boy, and it's not just useful in chess. Studies show this skill boosts your problem-solving abilities IRL. Whether you're trying to crack a math problem, write a philosophic essay, or even beat your friends at card games, young people in particular benefit a ton from this. Researchers found that kids and teenagers who played chess regularly were better at recognizing logical patterns and planning ahead. By the way, all studies will be linked in bio. Part 2. Strategic thinking. Let's be real. Chess isn't just about moving pieces. It's about thinking 10 steps ahead, sometimes 20 if you're that one kid who memorized openings instead of having friends. When you're playing, your brain's prefrontal cortex, the CEO of your skull, lights up like a Christmas tree. That's the area in charge of planning, problem solving, and not blurting out embarrassing things at family dinners. But it doesn't stop there. Studies show that serious chess play also taps into the dorsolateral prefrontal cortex. Fancy name, I know. Which is like your brain's project manager helping you hold different scenarios in your working memory. Basically, when you're thinking, if I move this knight here, then they'll move their bishop, then I'll counter with the rook. You're running complex simulations in your head faster than a cheap laptop overheating on Roblox. And here's the cool part. This isn't just about the board. By constantly running these little what-if scenarios, you're strengthening your executive functions, the mental skills that help you resist distractions, make good choices, and not impulsively online shop for something stupid at 3 a.m. Neuroscientists call this cognitive transfer, the idea that sharpening one kind of thinking can level up others. On top of that, every time you correctly anticipate a move, your brain gives you a little chemical fist bump in the form of dopamine. And here's the twist. Dopamine isn't really the feel-good neurotransmitter. It's more like the want more one, the stuff that drives craving and motivation. That's the same chemical that fires when you nail a joke, hit a PR at the gym, or finally guess your Netflix password on the first try. Your brain literally rewards you for being strategic, which makes you crave doing it again. It's like evolution's way of saying, congrats, you didn't die in the wild. Have some dopamine. So yeah, when life throws you curveballs, like planning your finances, surviving a group project where everyone else is basically a potato, or trying to text your crush without messing it up, your brain's already trained to run simulations, spot traps, and think 2 steps ahead. In this sense, chess is basically a life hack dressed up as a board game. Part 3. Memory boost. Chess is sneaky. You think you're just memorizing openings or trying not to blunder your queen, but in reality, your brain is grinding away at memory training. Every time you recall a familiar position or replay an old game in your head, you're tuning up the systems that store and retrieve information. A big player here is working memory, the part of your brain that keeps important stuff online while you process new information. It really is a lot like your computer's RAM. Too little of it, and everything starts lagging. You forget what you were doing mid-task, you reread the same line 5 times, or you walk into a room and immediately wonder why you're there. But when it's sharp, you can juggle a sequence of chess moves, follow your opponent's plan, and still hold on to your own counterattack. And unlike long-term memory, which is like a massive storage drive, working memory is limited. It's temporary, fragile, and easy to overload. Chess stretches that capacity by constantly asking you to keep track of multiple possibilities at once, without letting them slip away the second you blink. On the neuro side, every time you successfully hold and use this information, your neurons strengthen their connections with the help of glutamate, the neurotransmitter that fuels learning. Think of it like a dirt path slowly becoming a paved road. The more often signals travel that route, the smoother and faster it gets. Over weeks and months, those circuits grow sturdier and more efficient. Not because you're memorizing a single thing, but because you're training the machinery that makes memory possible. So when people dismiss chess as just a board game, they're missing the upgrade hidden underneath. It's not just about kings and pawns, it's about taking care of your brain, making it faster and more reliable long after the pieces are back in the box. And hey, if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps me out. I'll even have a video on PC parts in the future, so you'll see exactly how this whole RAM analogy plays out in the real world. See you soon.